The high school football season is back, baby, and I feel like a kid on Christmas morning. Good morning, I'm Ashley Moore, and as week one officially kicked off, we had nearly 20,000 votes for our game of the week, and it was decided by a single percentage point. Crosstown rivals, Golden versus Green Mountain, won the poll, so I went over to the home team, Green Mountain, to have, a 9 News prep rally. Watching the
9 News Prep Rally!
Tell me about this lovely ensemble y'all got on today.
So these are our senior pants, and it's a way to bring all the girls together to support our school and show our RAM spirit.
So basically, it can either have your last name, the senior on it, the class you're in. We have some patches, we have some glitters and everything like that.
Rams in the front! Let me hear you grunt!
Alexa, first question. Where does Green Mountain get its colors and mascot from?
Our mascot comes from CSU, and our colors come from CU Boulder.
Catalina, what is the oldest high school in Colorado? Your choices: Golden, Manual High School, Green Mountain, and East High School.
Manual.
It's Golden.
What?
Yes! Rams! Who are you beating tonight? Well, we had so much fun with the student section, the cheerleaders, and you heard that drum line. But all that preparation came down to the Friday Night Lights, the Golden Demons versus the Green Mountain Rams.
Everything you did in the summer is for tonight.
Let's get to the first drive of the game. QB Luke Chevier with the pass and is intercepted by Austin Beeson. He makes a few defenders miss and is finally brought down. Next Golden drive, Chevier drops back, but pressure. And Landon Hines gets the sack with help from Austin Contreras. But Contreras wants his own back-to-back sacks for Green Mountain. Now to that Rams offense. QB Blake Weslein handoff. It's a trick play. Matt Shaboyan passes downfield and hits Weslein in the end zone. It is now 14-0 as Weslein fakes the handoff, rolls left, and sees Dalton Peligno in the sweet spot for a tutty. And we could keep going, but the final score of the night, 36-0. So we had to catch up with the man himself, Blake Weslein, after a big night on offense and defense.
Obviously we want to win. It's Golden, so it was a pretty fierce rivalry there. And we're practicing hard all week, all summer, so we're just ready to play. I love playing defense. That's my first position was defense. And I just love being out there with my guys.
Well, let's head over to Aurora now to see crosstown rivals Vista Peak and Rangeview battle it out. Only a percentage point away from earning our Game of the Week vote. And Vista Peak wastes no time getting things going. Opening kickoff, and Marcel Evans Jr. fields it around the 10, makes 3 guys miss as he breaks free and turns on the Jets. To the 40, to the 30, and at this point, Evans is phoning home. A 90-yard kickoff return for the stud. But get this, not 1, but 2 first-quarter scores for Aarons Jr. This time, the handoff, he hits a wall, then bounces back to the left and trots in for another one. Bison would lead 24-0 at the half, but then things got ugly. With 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining left in the third quarter, authorities would cancel the game after multiple fights broke out in the stands and in the parking lot. More than 20 APD cars were on scene, instructing everyone to leave immediately. Police say there were no injuries, and Vista Peak was awarded the win after leading 31-0. Well, let's get back to the action. It was a good one over at the Stutler Bowl. Ralston Valley taking on state champs Cherry Creek. And without further ado, running back Jordan Heron takes the handoff, runs it to his own lineman, cuts back the other way, makes 1 miss, and check out this stiff arm. Ooh, nice. Heron scores a 35-yard touchdown, 7-0. Mustangs down 4 in first quarter when Brady Vodka tosses to Tossin Mack, but it's worth a fumble. Ralston Valley's Kyle Phipps scoops it up and runs it back 60 yards to take the lead. But Creek will take it back as Vodka connects with Denver Giner as a touchdown makes it 14-9. But here's Vodka's best pass of the night, finding Giner behind the Mustangs defense for a 70-yard house call, making the score 21-9 in the third, final 35-9. We're over at Five Star Stadium. The number 8 ranked Arapahoe Warriors were looking for a 5-course meal, and boy, did they feast on legacy. We're gonna start with the legacy possession. QB Cullen Lerma takes the snap and sends it right into the hands of the wrong color jersey. Jack Bemecki not only comes up with the INT, but runs it back 30 yards down the sideline. All right, so Arapahoe's chance now as Michael Moynihan takes the snap. And he has all the time in the world, and so does his receiver. Bobby Hyatt wide open in the end zone, and it would be Arapahoe all night as Trajan Frazier scores the tutty. Final score, 31-9 in their season opener. Well, there was also some soccer to be played this week as number 4 Boulder took on number 2 Valor Christian on the road Tuesday night. And let's get straight to the action. It's penalty kick time for Valor's Keegan Adams, but Tyler Dove gets the stop and says, "No, sir, not in my house." Well, let's get to some gameplay now. Boulder sophomore Michael Mackey with the moves and the score. That was the lone goal in the game. And let's shout out Logan Coughlin for the assist. Boulder wins it 1-0 thanks to Mackey's first ever varsity goal. So you know we had to catch up with him after the game.
I just looked up, I saw the keeper in the middle and just hit it to the left. I saw him just get wide, but not wide enough to save it, and I just saw it go in and celebrated. It feels amazing, especially having like a rough game. Personally, I feel like I didn't play my best in the middle towards the end, but being able to finish it off and come out with the win feels really good.
Shout out to the sophomore. But before we go, I have to show you a now viral video of former Broomfield quarterback Cole LaCrue. It turns out playing football may not be his only talent.
She wears short skirts, I wear t-shirts. She's cheer captain and I'm on the bleachers. Dreaming about the day when you wake up and find.
The high note didn't quite agree with the mic, but Cole LaCrue, still a man of the people, converting the Wisconsin Badgers into Swifties.